Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy, where we help new and struggling traders learn how to trade with structure and guidance so that you guys start the right way, you have a breakthrough, and you trade confidently. And in today's video, I'm going to be walking you guys through a analysis of EURCAD, showing you where your opportunity is right now, how to trade this pair. And our hope is that when you watch these technical and fundamental videos, that it gives you just an outlook of our perspective, how we view the market. Hopefully you can learn from it and you can go and test what you see in the market and how we teach and see if it is respected or rejected. And hopefully we can help you become more confident in your analysis as well. So let's go ahead and hop right in. We're going to start on the monthly time frame. And one thing I want you guys to notice is that we previously were in a downtrend on this monthly time frame. So when we look at how the structure has changed, you can see clearly how the market is now making higher highs and also higher lows. And we are soon to retest right now. Actually, we are retesting the previous monthly high. And right now, if you look at this, you can see that this current monthly candle looks very dominant. It's very bullish. There's no slowing down. It actually just broke through a very critical psychological resistance level. And we're going to see that as we move lower. So if we want to try to get an idea of where the price might slow down, we can look left to see what the price action did previously. So notice where the price action is right now and look at where it could possibly reject. So if you were to short on the lower time frame, this is going to be very risky because we can see where the market rejected and pushed down in the past, and that's the same thing that could happen. Also, this is a very obvious level, so know that market makers are likely going to push the price above the previous resistance, collect the stop losses, and then turn the market around. So that could very well happen as well. So because of this, this is why we want to start on the higher time frame so that we can get an understanding for overall what the market is doing. And then we want to keep mind of this as we move lower. So now that I have an idea of what the market is doing on the monthly, I'm going to go ahead and move to the weekly. And I'm noting that we have bullish price action on the monthly. We have bullish price action on the weekly and also on the daily. I follow this pair every single day and I normally trade it. So one of the things I want you guys to see is that we currently have a bullish trend on the weekly. We've already confirmed that the market is making higher highs and higher lows. And now you can see that we had a previous resistance here. So notice that our previous resistance was right here at 1.4815 or so. Then the market rejected from 1.4930 or so area. And you can see that that is where the market is pretty much retesting, but just actually surpassed it right now. So I'm just going to move my resistance right there. And you can see that it's not slowing down at all. So if I go to the daily time frame, you can see on the daily how price is surpassing that area now. So here was our previous wick rejective resistance area. The market has pushed up quite a bit. And I do believe that it's going to start coming down. But for this reason, it would be really risky to short against the overall bullish trend. So going back to the weekly time frame, if we note that this is our resistance, we look left, we pull this zone out to the left, right? If we continue to push higher, I'm quite sure that the market will reverse somewhere at this previous resistance, but this is 126 pips to the upside. So should we keep shorting, hoping that the price is going to turn around? No, we shouldn't do that. It's too risky. So instead, we should be waiting for a buy opportunity for when the market comes back and gives us a buying opportunity or a correction. So now what we're going to do is we're going to plan that out, okay? So you could short, but if you were to short, what I recommend is that you wait for some type of bearish confirmation, and we can go ahead and note that. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark this resistance right here. This is our next area of our next turning point in the market, now that the market is broken above, a little bit above that previous resistance. So now because we've broken above that, I would expect for the market to come back and give us a retracement somewhere near our current weekly support. So I'm just going to clone this zone, and then I am going to bring it down to about right here. Now, this is a pretty aggressive uptrend. So overall, we want to be trading with the dominant trend. But let me show you another thing you need to be mindful of. So looking at this weekly time frame, I do believe that the price can get here to we'll just say 5,100, round it up. So round number, where the market likes to move. So if price does get here, I do expect that a similar scenario could happen, just like it did here back in September of 2021. So notice how the market rejected to the downside and look at the imbalance between buyers and sellers. I always tell you guys to look for that. So you can see that buyers are clearly dominating the market right now, and this is where selling pressure came in last. So I expect that that same thing could happen again, but we don't want to hope and wish and pray that the market will turn around and we keep shorting while it's just going up. So this is why I'm saying that right now, we need to be waiting for an opportunity to buy until we clearly see that we are in a trend reversal if that were to happen, just like it did here previously. So if we look left, you can notice here that price was down, then it was up, then it was down. It came, consolidated just a little bit, continued to push down. So now, since we are in an uptrend and this was previously in a downtrend to the left, we just want to see, are we going to get a reversal like we did, or more push down or sell off here like we did previously, or will we continue higher? We definitely could continue higher. So we are just trying to find our opportunity right now, but it's good that we look to the higher time frame so that we can get an idea of what could possibly happen. So now that I have my level above price and I have my level below price, I'm going to continue to drill down. But what I want you to notice is that I don't have a lot of zones on my chart. I don't have 8, 10 zones on my chart. You want to have a really clean chart so that you can keep your judgment very clear. You can execute in the market with confidence. When you have too many zones and lines on your chart, you second guess yourself and you're really not sure of the levels that you're trading. So I would say to focus on keeping one level above price and one level below price, and it'll just simplify your trading. Now we're going to move down to the daily time frame, and now we're just going to kind of stretch this chart out a bit. And you can see that we have a clear uptrend. So we're going to be looking for buy opportunities once the price comes back down to an area of support. Now, here's the thing that I see. So I see where the market just broke above a really important resistance. So look how it broke above this resistance here. So let's go ahead and map this out. Okay, so it broke above this resistance here. Look at that. Okay, and then we continued higher. And now look, it just went and retested this resistance here on the daily and has broken above it. So when we're looking at this, we have to ask ourselves, where is it smart for us to buy when the market does come back down and provide a potential opportunity? So in my opinion, and this is all a personal opinion, it's no right or wrong, but I look for very strong areas of support when I want to buy in the market. So I think that the market is going to come back to about right here and is going to bounce temporarily from this area. So this would be 1.4876 or so. I would say set an alert here, and you could look for some type of bullish confirmation. For example, if you are a scalper, you're going to be looking to buy potentially at this level and just gain a couple of pips. If you are an intraday trader, you can also look at this level as well. I personally like this area for a buy. So I'm going to just erase that since I'm not interested in shorting. I'm going to wait for the market to come back down. So this is going to be my support level. I'm going to wait for the market to get back to this area here. So what I'd like to see is a pullback to this area, giving us a potential flag formation. And then I'd like to see more continuation to the upside. That's the move that I preferably would like to see. I don't like to force trades at all. I like to wait patiently for the market to come back to me. Now, if I were interested in scalping, for example, what I do is set an alert here at 1.4880 or so, and I will wait for the market to get there and then see what it's doing overall. Are we trading during high volatility? Is the market breaking out of consolidation? If so, I'm not quite sure how I'd handle that. Do we have fundamentals that will impact this movement? These are all things you want to think about. But the best place, in my opinion, to consider a buy in the future is right at 1.40, I'd say 1.48, okay? So 1.48, you will see here that this was a very strong turning point in the market. It is the previous structure that was broken and price proceeded to the upside. And so I believe that this would be a really good opportunity. And let's just see if the price were to come back down right now to this area, that's about 170, 80 pips to the downside. So after correcting about 180 pips to the downside, that would be a great place to buy. And I like that area more for scalp, intraday, and short-term swing. Even we might continue even higher. So that is my analysis on EURCAD. I've provided you the levels to watch. And what I recommend is that you replay the video if necessary, look at the levels that I've mentioned, and wait for price to return at those levels. Now, if you are going to short, again, it's going to be really risky because you are trading against the monthly, the weekly, and the daily bullish trend. It's going to be super risky, guys. And I personally don't recommend it. I will not be short in this pair unless I have really good bearish confirmation. And when I say really good bearish confirmation, I would drill down to like the 4-hour. I would wait for this price to come down, possibly drop a little bit, come back, give us another rejection, giving us a potential double top, and then waiting until, there's some confirmation that this price is coming down. So that is my outlook for EURCAD. Comment below and let me know what resonated with you in this analysis video. Let me know if you have a different idea or perspective on EURCAD and how you're trading it. Let's see what happens, and I would love for you to come back and let me know how you traded this, but I will provide updates. Make sure you're following our shorts as well. Join our Telegram below. We have a lot of great stuff. And if you are a new or struggling trader, I want to encourage you to study our process, study how we teach, study our academy, study our testimonials, everything we provide. And I believe that we are one of the best programs in the market, probably the best, to be honest. We really hold students' hands, and we really do have a heart of caring to help people succeed. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Also, subscribe and turn on that notification bell. I'll see you next time.